A spiritual practice is a healing journey that looks different for everyone, and you don't need anything fancy. We're Carly and Carla, and this is Without a Candle, a raw, authentic chat bridging the gap between what it actually is and what media sells you. Let's normalize the journey together. Welcome, guys. I'm here with our friend Holly today. I'm super excited. I haven't seen you in a hot minute, and I feel like we haven't got to chat.
I know.
So I'm excited for our chat today. So, I guess just tell us who you are, girl. Share what you want to share. Who are you, and who are you to us in the shop?
I'm Holly. I'm from Moorhead, Kentucky. I've I met Carla initially.
Okay.
I think it was like in 2024.
It's been a minute, yeah.
Yeah, and initially it was at an event in Moorhead,
Okay.
a mystical market.
Yeah.
And so I went there. It was the first time I went there. It was around my birthday, so I was like, I'm gonna do something different.
Yeah.
So me and my mom went, and I seen her set
Hey,
up. Yeah, hey mom, and seen her set up, and she was doing aura photos and foot bath detoxes. And we just kind of wandered around because never done anything like that before, but always been interested in it.
Yeah.
So we just kind of wandered around, and then I just kept getting kind of pulled back towards where Carla was. She's got that effect on people.
She really does. She really does. A moth to the flame, so to speak.
Yeah. So I ended up doing an aura photo. And it was like spot on.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that. Like what came through with the aura photo
with
situation.
That back then it was more it was like focusing more on like my heart chakras, and at the time, yes.
Yeah.
And then it was just like it was like just spot on for where I was at that time.
Okay.
And so we did that. I got her contact information, kept it for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then started working on more of my mental health. Okay. Went through a really struggling time with that stuff. Yeah. So did that. Still do that.
Yeah.
Been doing that
because it's a journey that is continuous.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's continuous. So started doing that, and then it kind of led from just working on the mental health stuff to I started having health issues. Okay. And then I was like, I've always been interested in metaphysical stuff, just out of the box idea stuff. So I was trying to think of like, where can I go? Yeah. To get help with that. Yeah. Information about that. And I was like, I remembered I met Carla and I still had her information. So I was like, I just kind of came to the shop one day, see what it was all about. And I was like, I think this is like a good fit. Yeah. Like I felt comfortable, welcomed, no judgment. Yeah. But there was still that kind of fear around it because raised in church. Yeah. Trauma. Yeah. Who doesn't? Yeah. Doesn't. Yeah. So kind of, it was a little weird at first. Okay. Just for me personally, nothing with the environment here. It was.
It's no different than having to dip the toe in the water because it's a little chilly at first.
Yeah, so we gotta get different, and So then it started from the mental health to like spiritual stuff. Okay. So it's kind of like trying to find out, where I stood as far as like religion, spiritual things like that. Yeah. And then I've done Reiki, which is like I was so nervous at first, but it was like, this is amazing. Yeah. And crazy. Yeah. And wild ride.
What was your first event here that you attended?
Oh God.
Because you've come to some classes and events and stuff, and you've also done some services too.
First event?
Yeah, let's start with the events. What was the first aha moment?
The first aha moment would probably had to have been, gosh, I'm trying to think. It was either Reiki I feel like it was Reiki.
Okay.
I did a first session with Reiki with Carla.
Yeah.
And it was just so crazy because there's things that you're just like you don't expect to happen, and each session's different.
Yeah.
And so
even with the same practitioner, it's always different too. Yeah.
It is. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Because I did one with you and it was different.
Yeah.
I had different experiences. So, but the aha moment for me was like realizing, okay, this isn't a bad thing to do. This is actually helping me.
Yeah.
So how could it be bad if it's helping me?
Right.
So it started to be like that religion trauma.
Yeah.
And kind of going into doing Reiki. And I have done like a mini past life regression too.
Okay.
So mixed in with the Reiki and that, it's just like things make so much more sense now.
Yeah.
Just like with like my fears of water, like certain weird things you wouldn't think.
Yeah.
But and then you're like, oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you've done Reiki.
Mm-hmm.
Have we done Akashic Records together?
We did.
Okay.
That was one of the last ones we did.
Okay. Time and space for one, but then also in that work as the facilitator, we come out probably not remembering much. So I don't remember who all is sat with me.
Yeah.
So, before we get into the Akashic Records, do you want to share anything notable about your Reiki experiences?
My Reiki is let's see. My first session, I had more of a experience as far as like I would have like phantom feelings, phantom hands, stuff like that. I did we did that. I felt that and I was like, but it wasn't scary, wasn't creepy.
Okay.
It was like more relaxing. Like confirmation almost.
Yeah. Okay.
And then but see with the second one I did with you,
okay,
I had more physical reactions. I had more of like some twitching.
Yeah.
And like kind of like some tensing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was stuff being released. And around that time it made sense.
Yeah.
And so it was just, I don't know, it was very clarifying.
Yeah.
And it just like, it's hard to explain unless you do it.
Yeah, it definitely is for sure.
Because it's like, you're like, it's your own experience.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of like.
And what about the Akashic Records? What did you think of that? Because that was a new modality for you.
Yes. It was wild. Is the one word I could explain it as. Because it was like, I went into it very open-minded.
Yeah.
I do that with anything anymore. Yeah. I'm open-minded about anything I try instead of fearful of it. Yeah. So that's helped with coming here, is being open-minded about stuff like that. So with the Akashic Records, it was one reason I say it's wild is because of what came out of it, what came through. So it's kind of, I asked several questions. Okay. I will say that one of the things that came out that was very interested in me and I was very pulled to was the fact of like where my soul's journey began, kind of thing. Okay. Because it was like from like another galaxy, another dimension. Okay. Kind of thing. And it's like any of that. Yeah. It was very, very interesting. So it's kind of like it was more of like a civilization that my soul came from. Okay. And it was not necessarily like alien, but it's like an unknown civilization. Okay. Today's mankind does not know yet. So how has that helped with your journey? Because my human self is like, well, how can I apply that to now? Right. So does that intertwine with your life's purpose? Like, what did you take from that? It actually does, because it also went into what my role was in that lifetime.
Okay.
So we went into that, and I was like don't technically a teacher, but like a
mentor,
a
maybe
mentors type of deal. Had to do with a lot with kids.
Okay.
So anybody knows me from long years ago, kids terrified me.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm a new aunt.
Yeah.
First time aunt.
You have embraced that so beautifully.
And I am obsessed with that child.
Yeah. You really are.
Oh, and it's like, people are just like, you're so good with kids. Like, how do you just, within a year, just become a natural at it? And I'm like, I don't know. And then when we did that, I was like, another aha moment there was like, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because like she just like draws to me, and she just, anytime I hold her, like she will fall asleep on me. Like she just feels that calmness and comfort.
Yeah.
And so she's like,
I love that.
oh, but yeah, and so kids don't freak me out anymore.
Okay.
So that's kind of came from that.
Segue into that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for that confirmation.
Yeah.
I do want to ask about your foot bath journey. So that started with Carla also.
Yeah.
So how has that helped with your health, your physical health?
That has been crazy too.
Okay.
Because it started off, it was, and I took pictures of each foot bath I did just for my own confirmation to show how progressively better it gets.
Key. Yeah.
And so the first one I took, it was not good. There was a lot of stuff going on.
as the first ones usually. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then, I did the second one and it got better. The last one that I did, it was like good.
Okay.
Like it was what you would want to see come out of a foot bath.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear, nothing wonky going on in there.
Yeah.
Floating stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. It's helped a lot with, like, I feel like my gut health
is a lot better.
A lot better. Cycles a lot better.
Good.
Just like energy, even like the energy level and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I was really fatigued. I was having a lot of weirdness going on.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that's
you're probably due for a tune-up on that.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since I had the last one. So
but I think for the holidays maybe.
Yeah, I think
it's been a minute. So good. I'm glad that those helped. What about you recently had clearing with us, the energy remote clearings. Do you want to share a little bit about your experience?
Yeah.
Okay.
So did the clearing and then got the report and everything. I was reading all through it and I was like, okay, that's weird.
Okay.
Because not bad weird.
Yeah.
It was interesting. How did they know that? Like, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I had been like slacking because I've been so busy and stuff. I've been slacking on keeping my room organized and stuff, right? So I had some stuff like piled on the like clean towels and laundry, life, adulting.
Yeah.
And then I just there was some stuff at the foot of my bed.
Okay.
And I just felt kind of bogged down for some reason. And I was like, I don't know what's going on with that. And then I started reading the clearing and it says, I'm not going to say verbatim, but it's like, it says needs to keep the foot of the bed clear. And I was like, what the crap? Like, I immediately, after I read everything, I was like, immediately rearranged my entire room. I like cleared off the bed. I was up at like 5 a.m. and moved my bed, my king size bed by myself. I like rearranged everything. It feels more open in my room, and it feels so calm in there, and then lighter.
Yeah. So I do want to add a little bit of information. So what we had cleared was a portal on your bed, and what portals do is suck energy. And so the bogged down feeling was because the pile of clothes and garments and stuff that was on your bed was creating that portal and just sucking your energy.
Makes
you know?
sense.
So, yeah, some things that come through, like when we do these clearings, I'm like, that's gonna sound freaking weird. Like, how do we verbalize for you guys to understand, right?
Right.
So, with that, I'm like, it's probably just sheets and blankets and like her normal bed stuff, you know? And then you text me after you read that, you're like, girl, I do have clothes like on my bed. Like,
Yes.
how did you know this? So I thought that was pretty funny. So,
and it's like, I expect, some weird stuff to come through, but it's just always a surprise when it does, because it's just, it's crazy. It just blows your mind.
Yeah. So what else, how are you feeling since the clearing? What else do you want to share about that? Like, has it, obviously your sleep is probably better,
Oh, yeah,
right?
it's better.
Yeah. So what else? What else has come from it? What do you think?
Fatigue is gone.
Okay.
More energy, more like, I feel more positive, even more positive about stuff. That's pretty much like, because that's what was being sucked from me.
Yeah.
And I just feel more positive, happy, her. So yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you for
kind of like,
sharing that.
yeah.
As far as community, you and I have had some chats in the past. And if this is something you want me to take out later, we can. But we've chatted on a personal level about community and finding that group, right? And you have come to gatherings and some classes and things, and you keep showing up for some reason. So how do you feel about when you're in this space and when you're participating with other people in fellowships? Like, how does that make you feel knowing that all of this isn't bad?
Right.
Yeah.
It feels like an acknowledgement, like it's like a welcoming space. Like, I feel included.
You feel seen.
I feel safe.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, you don't feel, if there's 10 to 15 people in here, it's all people, but and I don't feel like I'm being left out. It's like very inclusive. Very inclusive. And I like the fact that, like, when you do a lot of the events, like in workshops and stuff, you include like art and stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I love that.
I do
anyway.
like.
Yeah. So I just feel like it's like my little circle of people. I always tell people it's like my second home, like away from home kind of thing.
Thank you.
And everybody says you just need to buy a house up there because you're always over there.
I feel like we know some people that are gonna be moving down too for that reason, but we might know some people that have some rentals. Get you a house.
I mean, I work remote, so I can.
Oh, seriously, I mean, you having your own space, because I know you do share space with other individuals right now, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but sometimes it's hard, keeping your personal sovereignty and your energy field clear. I feel like you have to do some extra work on that. So, whenever you're ready, you say the word. I'll find you a place.
Okay.
I would love to have you closer. So,
I'd love to be.
well, let's make it happen. Captain.
I just got to get.
Maybe. Some rich property. We got a friend. Look, already got some. So
I just have to get my knees closer, though.
we can make that happen too. It's fine.
I'll make
just bring it all. At this point, your mom will come down with you.
The weirdest thing was she actually had been considering it too, because I was like, she's like, there's something up there that's working. I'm kind of interested. And
Bring her. Let's go.
With me. Come with me.
I would love to meet her. She hasn't even come in yet, has she?
I don't think so.
No. Well, let's make it happen.
So. I've had a cousin that's come with me, but other than that, I don't think anybody else has come with me yet. I try to get my brother too, but he's weird.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have to edit that out because he knows he's weird.
Okay, we'll leave that. We'll highlight it. Actually,
we have a sarcastic relationship.
Yeah.
So.
No, I love that. So, out of all of the times you've been in here, whether it's a class, whether you're coming for you know, a service with us, or even just to come in and shop and chat, or just, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that stands out to you the most that you would want the collective to know?
I would say just the feeling of calmness when you walk through the door, and welcoming, and it just feels light. Like it's very calming for me to come in here. Like I don't even need to wear crystals or anything to come in here to be calm, because it's just the environment. It's natural in here. It's like, and it's like there's only one other place that I get that from, and it's a tattoo shop.
Okay.
So,
I mean, you want to give them a shout?
It's Inked Underground in Winchester, Kentucky. They're amazing,
Yeah.
women owned.
I love them.
Very historical building that they're in.
Yeah.
It's in an underground, it's a basement area, kind of thing. But they have geodes in their walls in there. I think that's got to do with the vibe in there. It's so calm, and those are the only two places I've ever felt.
Winchester, you say?
Yes.
Field trip?
Yes.
Okay.
Ren and Ashley are the best.
Okay.
Shout out.
I love that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to have them on the podcast.
Oh yeah, they're super cool.
Cool.
They're super cool.
Well, is there any last little tiny nuggets you want to drop before we end our little session today?
I'd say don't be afraid to try anything different. And that's coming from somebody that had a lot of fears growing up.
Yeah.
And even within the last several years.
I have one more question and one more experience. You went to Roz with us.
Yes.
How was that? Have you ever done like a thing like that before?
That was the first time I've ever done that.
Okay, so Roz, for those who don't know, historic, oldest operating opera house in the state of Kentucky. And we get to rent that out. Anybody can rent it out overnight for paranormal investigations. So at least once a year, we always try to put a little gathering of shop folks to go over there. And I think that was about a year ago now. And you were part of that. So it was your first time ghost investigating or paranormal investigating. What did you think? How did that, what were your thoughts on that?
I loved it.
Yeah?
I loved it. And I have a little side story about that after
okay.
that happened.
Okay.
So experienced a lot there.
Okay.
Like unexplainable things, right?
Yeah.
And growing up, I've always had those kind of experiences myself. It's it just is around me.
Yeah.
So, and most of my family has. So when I was leaving there that night, I got to my car, and at that time I was still not familiar with the roads and how to get back, because it's an hour and 15-minute drive from me.
Yeah.
So I was trying to put my GPS on, and I had no service on my phone. None at all. For a good 5 minutes, I had to turn off my phone, turn it back on, I had to do it twice. And I'm like, I've never had this issue before. This is really weird. Yeah. And it finally came back on. But I was like, okay, that was a little weird. Yeah. And my battery was lower on my phone.
Yeah.
So I was like, and it was fully charged.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I didn't really use my phone that much.
No.
So, and I know a lot of that energetical stuff can drain batteries. Yeah. It can, So I was like, yeah. So I was like, okay, well, something was there, right? Yeah. But while I was there, I was sitting next to one of the investigators in the chairs, and the little table that folds up. Yeah. It moved. It actually moved. Okay. And it didn't freak me out or anything.
Like someone sat down? Like someone sat down?
No, so it was like me sitting here, there was an empty seat, and the investigator was over into the next seat. And so the table that was in the middle seat moved. It moved.
I see.
Up and down. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so it was like that, and there was other experiences there it was very interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. So I know we've chatted about some energy being in the house that you live in.
Yes.
Did that help you understand what was going on at the house?
Yes. Coming here and kind of talking about it and doing the Reiki and doing a lot of
All
like
the things.
like a
Yeah.
lot of things kind of helped me understand what was going on there.
Wow.
And I finally had an altar set up in my room. And ever since I've done that and burned incense and crystals and all this stuff, I've not noticed as much activity.
Good. Yeah.
So, and it's like I kind of told him, like, it's okay to go on. It's time you can go to the words light. You know, just kind of help him go on, because it was a younger person.
Heavy energy.
That and there was two, come to find out, a child and an adult, but younger.
Did that come out in the clearing? Because part of the clearing is your house gets cleared too. And sometimes if the earthbound spirits are attached to you, they get moved to the light.
I actually feel like it probably did, because I've noticed since then too, it's been even like less activity. Okay. I don't get that feeling when I walk past a certain room that there's somebody watched. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That creepy feeling of
just the eerie, like
danger, really scary. It's just like, okay, you're there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See ya.
Cool.
Yeah. So I feel like it's been less activity there and stuff. So yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you sitting and chatting and sharing all of the things, and being open to using your voice for the collective, because when people see the average folk, doing the work, and it's as simple as, it can. And I love that your open-mindedness has not only helped just you be a calmer version of yourself, but also has helped your mental health, and that's the biggest thing is, because what you do to heal yourself raises your vibration, and that vibration is felt by the people around you, and that helps raise theirs. And we've been talking about the ripple effect a lot today. So, I mean, same concept. So your greatest good is everyone else's greatest good. So thank you. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you all.
Yeah. Well, until next time, y'all. We'll see ya.
Thanks for tuning in to Without a Candle. If this episode landed with you in any way, drop us a like and leave a comment. And then visit the show notes for the connection links and more. And remember, you are your greatest tool. We'll catch you next time. See ya.